May the best man win, sir.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Tua out of the pistol. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Got Washington. It's complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's on the move. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Let's go now. Play fake here, Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Tony in motion right. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 43. He's got time here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means third down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. It's fielded at the 14. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Dolphins will have some work to do as they take over. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
This one is taken in by Tony. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going to throw it on third and long. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So that connection for a first will... Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
60 Vikings.
Mostert. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. They don't gain anything, so another goal line stand brings up a 4th down decision. Butker knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a toss play for Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No motion, a tight end left. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Getting out to his left. They'll try a deep shot down left. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Tua. He's got it near the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Dolphins. Looking at 1st and 5. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Here's Tua again. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Trying to get it with the option. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins jump in front now by 5. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. He gets loose down the right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Eckler. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. That's Hill working the sideline. Complete. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Tua now from the gun. And a man is there to knock that away.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Davion Clowney on that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Short side option here. He's running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, the football's loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 6 yards on the play gives them 4th and short. We'll see what they choose to do. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts some power on a deep one left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Here's Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. He's got it at the 24. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Achane again. Across the 45 and still going. Devon Achane. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Achane will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Running for it, it's Achane. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
They'll run. It's Achane. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Sanders all set to send it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Daniels on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Commanders with... Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now Daniels to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Now they send their back in motion right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 3 on that game. And the Commanders will have a first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. Again, Daniels to the air. Flush down now to his left. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A-Chan, a first down carry. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Trying to pick it up here with A-Chan. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Dolphins getting ready to celebrate a 9-0 start. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering.
Oh, no, the football's out. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Washington calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drops to a knee here. Only 1 more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 back. Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They've got to keep moving quick here.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Fits it through the middle. He's out in the clear. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Commanders again for 2 here. Daniels from the pistol. Escapes out to the left. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, Well, that makes it even more difficult.
We always call it the best formation in football, Brock. They're going to line up to take that knee and run out some clock. So they take a knee here, and they say perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.